Hey everyone, welcome back to Wealth Wave, your one source for real updates that actually matter to your wallet. And buckle up because we've got major breaking news coming straight out of Washington. President Trump has just signed a brand new executive order, and the White House finally confirmed something millions of Americans have been waiting to hear for years. Are the $2,000 payments really happening? Are these checks actually coming? Who qualifies? When will the money be sent out? I spent hours digging through White House statements, watching the signing ceremony, and going through Trump's Truth Social posts so you don't have to, and I'm going to break everything down in simple, clear terms. Before we get into this important update, do me a quick favor, hit that like button. It takes 2 seconds and helps push this video out to more Americans who desperately need this information. And of course, make sure you're subscribed to Wealth Wave with notifications on because things are changing fast. Alright, let's jump right in. Breaking, what the White House just confirmed. So here's what just happened. The White House officially announced on Wednesday that President Trump is pushing forward with a plan to send $2,000 payments to low and middle-income Americans, funded through tariff revenue. And this isn't a rumor, this came directly from Trump himself in multiple Truth Social posts where he laid out the idea in plain language. Trump said, and I'm paraphrasing here, a dividend of about $2,000 will be sent to lower and middle-income Americans, and whatever is left from tariff revenue will be used to pay down the national debt. That tells us 3 things right away. This payment is only for U.S. citizens. Only low and middle-income households qualify. High-income Americans are excluded. This alone makes this proposal different from previous stimulus checks. Trump actually detailed who qualifies and why. Who qualifies for the $2,000? Let's break this down the Wealth Wave way, simple, clear, and based on what we know today. 1. Income limits. Trump didn't give an exact income cutoff in his post, but he previously supported Senator Josh Hawley's tariff dividend bill, which had a $100,000 income limit. That means the likely thresholds are $100,000 or less, you're probably in. Over $100,000, you're likely excluded. 2. U.S. citizens only. Trump was very direct about this. Permanent residents, green card holders, and visa holders do not qualify based on the current language. 3. Who this is designed for. This payment is targeted at working families struggling with rising costs, seniors on Social Security, SSDI beneficiaries, low-income veterans, single parents, households living paycheck to paycheck. Basically, anyone getting crushed under high prices and slow wage growth. Who's excluded? High-income earners, non-citizens, people making well above 6 figures. Trump stated outright that the wealthy will not receive this payment. About that executive order, let's clear up confusion. A lot of people online are mixing up 2 different events, so let me set the record straight. Trump and Melania Trump did sign an executive order, but that order was specifically about helping teenagers in the foster care system. It was meaningful and important work, but it had nothing to do with the $2,000 payments. So don't confuse the foster care executive order with the tariff dividend payments. Those are 2 separate things. Where the money is coming from. Trump's plan is to pull this $2,000 payment from tariff revenue money collected on goods coming into the United States, such as steel, vehicles, pharmaceuticals, electronics, other imported goods. The administration claims tariff revenue has reached levels high enough to support a dividend payment to U.S. citizens. Think of it like the Alaska Permanent Fund, where residents get yearly checks from oil revenue. This would be a similar idea but done nationally and based on tariffs. Trump says the remaining money after the payments would go toward paying down the $37 trillion national debt. When will the money actually arrive? Alright, WealthWave family, here's where I keep it real with you. There is no confirmed payment date yet. Trump has publicly committed to the idea. The White House says they are working on it. But there is no legislation passed so far. No distribution system has been officially set up. For the money to actually hit your bank account, one of two things must happen. Congress passes a bill, or the administration creates a legal mechanism to distribute the payments. My best estimate? If everything moves quickly, we could be looking at a few weeks to a couple months. But until legislation is signed, we are still in the promise phase, not the payment phase. What this means for different groups. Working families. For households under $100,000, this could cover groceries, bills, childcare, back-to-school expenses, and rent. Seniors on Social Security. This payment could help with medical costs, prescriptions, and rising utility bills, things fixed incomes don't always keep up with. Veterans. Many veterans rely on VA benefits or SSDI. This $2,000 could make a real difference. Single parents. If you're raising kids alone, this kind of relief can be game-changing. Disabled Americans, SSDI. For those living on extremely limited monthly income, $2,000 means breathing room for the first time in a long time. Reality check: what you should do right now. I'll always be transparent with you here on WealthWave, so here's the truth. Yes, Trump has committed to these payments. Yes, the White House has confirmed they're working toward it. But we need legislation or a formal action for this to become real. Here's what you should do. Subscribe to WealthWave with alerts on so you don't miss the moment this becomes official. Think about your eligibility. Do you make under $100,000? Are you a U.S. citizen? If so, you're likely in the eligible group. Don't count on the money yet. Treat it as a possible bonus, not guaranteed income. Use assistance programs that exist today. If you need help now, don't wait for potential payments. SNAP, LIHEAP, rental assistance, and state programs are available right now. Update your contact info with the IRS. This is important. If payments go out like past stimulus checks, the IRS database will be used. Final thoughts: here's the bottom line. President Trump has made a very public commitment to $2,000 payments for low and middle income Americans. The White House confirmed they are actively working toward it. But until legislation passes, these payments are not guaranteed. That said, this is the most serious and detailed version of this proposal we've seen yet, and it's absolutely something you should be paying attention to. Listen, I know times are tough. Prices are high, bills keep piling up, and many families are hanging on by a thread. I will continue breaking down every development honestly, clearly, and respectfully so you always know exactly what's happening. If this video helped you understand the situation, smash that like button, share it with someone who needs clarity, and subscribe to WealthWave so you never miss an important update. Take care of yourself and your family, and I'll see you in the next video.